This is Diane from Teach Pre-K, and this is day 2 of doing one thing a day to get ready for the school year. And what I'm going to show you start to finish took me 20 minutes, and that includes the printing, the cutting, the laminating, everything. So in my classroom on my alphabet line, I have these little names that I will put on their first letter. So Lennox will go on an L, Emmett goes on an E, Meadow goes on the M. And I just kind of staple them up there. So as the kids get to learn their name, they see their name, they associate it with the letter. It's just one more kind of passive learning thing that you can do in your classroom. So I'm going to teach you how to make these. Super simple. You get 8 to a sheet. So I had 14 kids in one class, 12 in another. So I didn't even need to use, 4 sheets completely. But I love these because they're a nice little size. You can use them for lots of other things. And I do these every year. So anyway, I'll show you how I do them. And at the end, I'll show you what they looked like before I cut them. Make some more names. This is another thing on my list. I like to have names on my alphabet line, kind of like you would use a word wall. So I'll put their names on the first letter of the alphabet. You can use it on your alphabet wall or however you like, but I'm just going to show you. These are going to be a little bit different than the ones that we made. I'm going to start by opening up a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to close this out so we can start from scratch. Okay, go to File, New Presentation, Layout, Blank, back to File, Page Setup. I'm going to try this one, Landscape. So no, my width is going to be 11 and my height is going to be 8.5. Hit OK, scale up. Okay, so now we've got our piece of paper. Now I'm going to do these. I'm thinking I am going to insert a table. And if I don't like it, so I'm going to come up here where it says PowerPoint and insert. If I don't like it, I'm going to change it. But I'm going to try it this way. I want 2 columns. And I think I'm going to go with 4 rows, and I'm going to see how I feel about this. I'm going to go up to shading, no fill. I'm going to hit borders, all borders. Then I'm going to expand this as big as my paper, and I'm going to see what size these are because I don't know. I think this is the way I do these. I can't remember. Oh, yep, perfect. Okay. So now I've got these 8 little sections, and really all these lines serve is a place for me to cut, and it makes everything the same size. So all 8 of these sections are the same size, and I have just found that inserting a table is the easiest. Now I like to color code my classes, and I use green and purple. So I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to get a shape. Now, I like to use this rounded corner square. So I'm going to take little rounded corner square, and I'm going to expand it until it looks, about how I want it. Oh, why are you doing this to me? I want to expand this. Okay, there we go. And that looks pretty good. Okay, now I want to format this shape. So I'm going to go back to Home and Shape Fill right up here. Sometimes you'll have something on the side. I want no fill. Okay, Shape Outline. I'm going to do this purple. And I'm going to go down to dashes. And I want to try long dash dot, and then I'm going to play with the thickness. And just see what it looks like. Let's go to a 6 point. Ooh, kind of like that. That's kind of cute. Okay, I like that. So now I am going to copy this by hitting Command C or whatever you do, and then Command B to paste. Okay, and I'm going to line these guys up. That looks like it needs to move over just a little. Okay, now I'm going to keep this one highlighted. So I'm going to press my command. I'm on a Mac. I'm going to keep command, press down, grab the other one, do Command C, Command V. So I am just cutting and pasting. Dee-dee. That looks pretty good. Now I can keep those two highlighted, highlight these two, Command C, Command V. Cha-da-da-da. And I have got all these little guys in each space. So now I've got 8 of these perfectly sized name cards, and I want to put their names in it. So I'm going to get a text box, and I'm going to go ahead and go write a name. I know I've got a girl named Olivia. I'm going to highlight that, hit center. I'm going to use KG Red Hands again because it's a super easy font to read. I want my font color to be purple. Let's do the same purple as that. I'm going to move this here. Olivia. Sorry about the singing. And I'm going to try 60-point font. That looks a little small. So I'll go to 80. And that works out well for Olivia. But I want to outline this in black just so it's a little bit bold. So I highlighted the text box, double clicked on it, and then I get this little task area over here. And right now it's on format shape, but I want to go to text options. You see how this is gray now? So text options, text outline, solid line. I want it to be black, and I want to see it a little bit better. So let's take it up to 1.5. And there is Olivia. Ta-da. Okay, so now I can do 8 of the kids in this class just by copying and pasting this text box and highlighting the name. And I'm just going by memory here, and I'm not going to do the whole class. And this is my class with only 12 kids, so I'm not even going to need to do 2 full sheets. But what I'm going to do here to make this just easier on myself is I'm going to highlight all those, copy them, Command C, Command V, or copy and paste however your computer does it. I'm going to drag these over here. So then when I'm ready to do the other names, I can do that, and I can move them to center them a little bit. Ooh. Et cetera, et cetera. So I would go ahead and just fill this whole thing up with their names. I am going to come up here and go insert duplicate slide and get ready for my next thing. So my next class is green. So what I'm going to do just to make this super easy, I know this is the exact size I want. I know I like this little long line dash. You can choose whatever you want, guys. You can do, I highlighted my table. You can do all dashes, all dots, whatever. You could do solid and just kind of frame it just to give it a nice look. So I'm going to come up here to shape outline, and it's going to be green. And so it turned all of those green. So now I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make it green. Do you see how it's still highlighted? I can just add my next name. So highlight the name, click on the green, type in the next name. For my other class, which is my morning class, and I like everything of theirs to be green. It just really helps the kids. It helps us teachers. We just know if it's a green placemat or a green name tag or a green cubby name strip, it's all the 3-year-old class. If it's purple, it's my pre-K 4-5s. So oops, I forgot to highlight the color on this one. It just really helps to, if you have more than one class, to assign them each a color. And I've done other colors before, and I have found that I just really like purple and green. They're complementary colors, and um, they just are nice and calming. And if I do this every year, it just kind of makes my life easier. I like purple and green. We are good to go. But yeah, as you can see, all I gotta do is change the color, and ta-da! I will print these out, laminate them, cut them, and they will be ready for my alphabet line. So that's one more thing I have ready for my class. Now, you could use these for their cubby names. You could use these for their coat hooks. You could use these for anything you want. You could label your classroom. You could put, glue, paint, whatever. But it's so easy when you utilize just what you have to create really anything you want. So I will include a link to this font again. You need a license if you are going to sell the stuff you make. So you have to pay for it. Otherwise, it's free. Just make sure that if you are using PowerPoint, when you download a new font and populate it into your font book or wherever you have fonts, you have to completely close out PowerPoint and reopen it again in order for it to populate in your usable fonts. All right, and I'll see you on the flip side. This was a lot shorter than the last one. Okay, so I have printed, laminated, and even cut some of these little names for my alphabet line. If I continued cutting the rest and finished it, this whole thing would have taken me 20 minutes. So 20 minutes on one of my summer vacation days that I don't have to be stressed out about one more thing that I have to do for school. I've got it off my list. The little name strips I made for cubbies yesterday took a little bit longer because I wanted to teach you guys how to do those alternating colors. But I basically got 2 things from my list completed. So I've got 3 things done, and I'm on day 2, and I can go to the pool. I can go shopping. I can go hang out in my backyard. I can do whatever I want. And I know that I've already done a little bit of work to get ready for school. So that gives me such a great peace of mind. And I can actually enjoy my summer a little bit more. My pre-contract days scaries aren't going to be as bad because I'm going to be finished. And I'll be able to leave early, and it will be really, really nice to start my first week of all those meetings and everything, not having to do the meetings and being stressed out about getting my work done, because my work is getting done little by little. So I hope if you've started watching these videos early enough, you're getting some of your stuff done. If not, start now. It's never too late, right? Yeah, and I'm the world's worst procrastinator. So the fact that I do this is testament to how easy it is and how it has made such a difference in my life, and enjoying the start of the school year and enjoying every bit of my summer. Just not being as worried. We all know us teachers work all summer long, but we also have a lot of fun. So go out there and have some fun today. Thanks so much for watching.